So, who read the last one?
Good question. Do not know. Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna try using my brain. Last one was Demon School, and I think that was actually Shy. So she read it, and now it's just us.
So it's the me then. And then we fall back into the normal pattern.
Yep, back and forward.
Alright. Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out, Season 2. The second season of Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out.
Hey, I can't wait to hang out. Alright, I don't think that needs much more. Let's just go ahead and watch.
That's all there is, in fact.
Hey, it's Kodakawa again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
You ever notice in anime, when someone's standing sideways, you can't see the background when they open their mouth?
Oh gosh, yeah, they just fill it in, with cheeks.
I guess everybody, the way that I'm sitting in the camera, everybody only turns this far, so you see the inside of their mouth.
Right, it goes from full 90 to like 89.
Probably more like 69. Am I right, guys? What?
Up high. The Snaggletooth is in this season.
It's always been in. It's one of those weird transitions where it's adorable in anime and not so much in real life.
So this is like 2 seasons of will they won't they romance.
The best I'm getting from it is it's a tomboy that suddenly has boobs. So, like, you know, the transition from being a friend to a love interest.
I like them powering up their car.
See?
Yelp. Oh my gosh, there's so much.
That's what it has to be about that.
At least, like, the vibe I'm getting off of this is just really perfectly ordinary romance. This seems perfectly fine. What about you? How are you feeling about it here?
I'm trying to find it on the list so I can put it in numbers. Oh, there it is. Fully Japanese, but I couldn't just find, for some reason, couldn't just find Uzaki-Chan.
There we go. So where does this go? It's not like it's bad, but it's not on my high to watch list, that's for sure.
Yeah. It meets a certain rank. Hold on, I'm gonna reorganize.
Alright. So I'm gonna put it at 20.
I'll go 11.
Just down the whole list.
Well, it's easier when it's in an order like that. And again, it's
understandable.
Very much in a thing of comparing what's around it. Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out. Is that better than Reincarnated as a Sword? Yes. Is it worse than My Master Has No Tail? Yes. That's where it goes.
Yeah, there's a lot of A/B testing to just, like, find a good placement, right?
That's how it's been working.
Alright, so I suppose I am up next, and this is I've somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm-related skills. Uh, Al Wayne loves farming, and we don't mean the video game sim. He wants to be a literal farmer, but in the process of improving his agricultural skills, he somehow winds up maxing out his overall character stats. He's superpowered in the most unexpected ways, with abilities even the strongest of heroes would envy. Alas, all he wants to do is be an idyllic farmer's life, but with the demons and monsters invading the realm, Al might have to take up the mantle of hero just to keep his dreams from withering away. So, would you say that's 50 or like 70% of all isekai?
The farm element is a big part of a lot of manhwa and things like that. I would say it incorporates a number of elements that are intrinsic to a lot of isekai,
Mm-hmm.
while still being somewhat relatively its own thing.
Right. And I guess critical note, it isn't actually an isekai, but it's got that feel in there. It has the elements. They just said like, all right, just take place in a world, it's fine.
Well, I've mentioned it before on like Discord, like Overgeared is an isekai manhwa that I read, where the concept of the overpowered swordsman turned farmer is present, and is present in a lot of other things.
Okay. So I guess let's go ahead and give it a watch and see how we feel. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
俺はアルウェイン農民です
Eat lots of food.
いい色艶に育ってくれたなのはずがなぜか強くなってしまった
君に用があったのよこれは王族命令だからね
This is what you get from farming potatoes for months straight.
I guess the closest thing I can think of this, the anime-wise, is the a bumpkin from the boonies. From the bumpkin from the boonies at the end of the game. I can't remember the name of the anime. Something like that. Where he lives in a town. The town outside the last dungeon of a video game sort of scenario. So he's like super powered compared to everybody in the starter town where he wants to go to school.
That's kind of funny in premise. He just annihilated a dragon with a potato.
Well, conceptually though, in that anime, he's also like the weakest person of the town he comes from. So he's used to being the underdog there, and he comes back and doesn't understand why he's overpowered.
What's the Venom line? It's like, yes, I too am a loser where I come from. Alright. There's more.
There's usually always more. So you guys were leaving these things too soon. Doesn't interest me that much.
Right. Again, doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it. I think if I was in the right mood, maybe, but otherwise it's just kind of sitting very solidly again at like, oh, this is another 50% anime. But am I going to watch it is the more critical question. Where on the list? Let's take a look at what's my 15 right now. It's Berserk.
Here, I'll help you out. Boom.
Let's see. I think I might watch Berserk before this, but I would probably watch this before Pop Team Epic, maybe. Nah, Management Novice. 18.
Berserk is always going to be near the bottom because I know what Berserk could be, and I know what they've made it to not be.
Right, just not your thing right now. You've seen the other versions.
I've seen real Berserk.
Yup. You got the next one.
I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. When Eileen, the Duke's daughter, regains her memories of her past life, She realizes she's sorry, the throat there. She realizes she's barreling towards ruin at full speed, searching for any way out of her hopeless situation. The method she chooses is to capture the heart of the last boss, the demon lord Claude.
Ooh. Okay. And that's just it, huh?
That's it.
Alright. It is exactly what it says on the tin. Let's go and watch. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, no captions at all available.
It feels like they're ripping on the other big villainous anime, where she becomes the villain from the video game story.
This has some good vibes, at least. I can't tell if they're showing us the end in the trailer. Oh, he is the end boss.
Yeah, but you'd think that the whole arc would be, you know, making him fall in love. But it feels like we're already seeing the love part.
I don't know, I might have to watch it for the crow there.
I'm assuming that the other guy with the white shirt and the blue stuff is like the person she's being forced to marry, who's going to try and rescue her despite her wishes.
That kind of makes sense. Okay, this has some cute vibes, I think.
Let's see here. There it is.
So, where would I put this on my cuteness scale here?
Somewhere probably around the anime, it's literally labeled a bunch of cute girls doing things.
Ah, good point. So, do it yourself. Versus what's my number 12 here? Oh, right there. Demon School. Cute Girls Demon School or 13 Censored. You know, I'll put it at number 12.
By the way, you didn't label the last anime.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do that once I reorder real quick.
Well, here, I can help you out.
Sure. Thank you. Doing the numbers. This my number and song.
Oh shit. Mercury fell off the top 2.
Oh no.
Damn it, Shy! Although even more confusingly, even if we only went with your and my numbers, we have 3 in the top 2.
Oh boy.
Our top 2 is obviously Mercury. But then we also have 2 6s. Mob Psycho 100 and My Hero Academia.
Understandably.
Well, one is a double 3 and the other's a 2 and a 4, so... Did you have your stuff fixed?
Alright.
Was that a yes?
Yes, I did. So, let's go ahead and close that out. And the next one is mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Spy X Family, the second half of Spy X Family, sequel to Spy X Family. The official trailer. Are you ready for Spy X Family?
Core 2. Hopefully this isn't just the trailer for Spy X Family, which is the worry
Just
I have
again.
by the title main trailer.
Same. Alright, let's go ahead and watch. 3, 2, 1, go.
いよいよだぜ。栄光のオスタニアを取り戻すため、ブランツ外相には海戦ののろしとなっていただこう。
Oh. Oh. Meta plot. In My Spy X Family?
緊急の呼び出しだ。始めるぞ。準備 OK だ。
十数頭の犬に爆弾をくぐりつけて移動中を吸収するつもりらしい。
Oh, is this a movie, actually?
No, it's Core 2. It's the second half of the season. A movie cannot be, by definition, a core.
Stop the terrorist bombing attack.
お前未来わかる
The dog has superpowers.
The dog can see the future, but the dog can't talk, but she can read minds. So,
love it.
黒い線アーニャさんに結婚はまだ早いです未来は頑張ったら変えられる帰ったらお説教ですからね
お前らの計画はおしまいだ。
Dang, wow, they made that really tense. for our happy little show about family. That is high on the spy side, isn't it?
I mean, it's a thing. The problem is, obviously, I know that if we watch it, I can't put it up, so I don't know what to do about it.
We can always just watch it and enjoy it. But I'm definitely excited about Spy X Family.
I mean, I've already told you I've got a way that I'm going to put it up for the Patreon viewers to be able to watch all of our previous reactions. But that would still mean I'd have no way to put it up on YouTube. Which is kind of a point.
I know, it's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? So we got The Witch of Mercury, Eminence of Shadows, Hero Academia, Mob 100, and Encouragement of the Climb. I'm going to put it at number 5, just because this is such a tough season. Do 25, 24, 13, 3, 11, 19, 21. $18, 15, 9, 27. So many numbers. And there we go. I think that's good.
Let's just take a quick look here. Oh, of course, the zeros would have it. 10 and 11.
Oh man, I can't wait for Eikkyuu Shounen.
Eminence of Shadows is about the highest ranked one right now. And I guess your description of my hero is panning out, which is going to be, again, a difficulty because, once again, we're going to have to start from Season 1.
I'm going to tell you straight, we do not have to watch from Season 1 because we have both seen all of it, and it's coming out now. And I'm going to watch it even if we do
Then
that.
maybe you need to start adjusting your list because them's the rules we agreed to, Griff. So maybe you need to adjust your listing there to make it more realistic to what's actually going to happen.
The more realistic thing is we shouldn't be trying to watch 6 seasons of anime in one season.
The rules we agreed to, Griff, is not debatable.
We'll talk about it later, but for right now, I'm still really excited about literally everything. And you have the next one.
I feel like maybe you should right-click it and do a comment section about what you actually want it to be at.
Maybe I'll reorder it at the end. We'll see.
After review.
All right.
Sorry, clear my throat.
It's all good.
Raven. I didn't help at all. Raven of the Inner Palace. Deep within the Inner Palace lives a special consort who does not serve the Emperor despite her position as consort. She's known as the Raven Consort. People who have seen her say she looks like an old woman, while others say she looks like a young girl. Stories tell of her use of a mysterious art, and how she can take on any request, be it death curses or finding lost things. Gushan, the current emperor, goes to visit the Raven Consort with that intention, without knowing that their fated meeting will become a taboo that will overturn history.
Interesting. I don't know what to expect now, but genie anime. I guess let's just go ahead and watch then. Unless you got something.
No? I mean, it seems like an original production, so I had no idea.
Yep. Let's be surprised. I am ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Subtitles. Explaining exactly what we just read.
I say, please don't be exactly the same text I just read. I will be so upset.
にゃんにゃん、あのひばりをラクドへ送ってあげたりできますか？私は彼の魂が帰ってくるのを待ちました。あなたにあの人を呼べるでしょうか？
これにはどうも勇気が取り付いているらしい。
かわいそうに。あの鳥は姫様のところへ行けずに、まだこの世をさまよっているのでしょうね。
ジュージュさんはウヒ様のことがとてもお好きでいらっしゃるんですね。
ウヒ様、どうかあのひばりをお助けください。
またウヒ様のことですか。
気になるのだ。ウヒとは一体何者なのか。
きっとあの時私はウレンニャンニャに選ばれたのだ。気まぐれに。頼みとは何だ。お主は一体何
Weird
の
loud
目的でや
singer
ってきた。
opening.
ニャンニャンのためならお安いご用です。
Yeah.
わきまえる。いつかきっとターチャにとって災いになる。
霊将は言った。お主はこの先ここで生きてゆかねばならぬ。それが私の定めだと。
ウヒと帝は相入れんとはどういう意味だ。私も知らない秘密があるのではないか。
一番いい役をやりましょう。
An invitation to an awe-inspiring Chinese tale.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, this is definitely highly Chinese, right?
Well, I just mean that didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
How do you extend an invitation to a story?
I think he's just trying to be, overly verbose. Alright, a Raven of the Inner Palace. How do I feel about this? It seems really slow burn romance, is what I'm gonna say it's gonna be. Hold up, it's got tags. Let me cheat real quick. The answer is foreign historical female protagonist shoujo magic. Okay, that doesn't really give me any more information. I'm just truly confused. I'm curious, but I would really have to genuinely see the series to know where I'm putting it. You're putting it at 7, though. Fascinating.
No, I just realized I put the wrong number. Sometimes I'm looking at my, the AB thing that you're talking about, and I'll put the number that's there instead of the number I meant to put. That's
Yeah. So I'm putting higher than 20s, probably.
Well,
Watch
I've
this
watched a
forever.
number of live-action dramas, Korean dramas, that played out like this.
Right. I'll put it in the middle, I think, is what I want to do. I'll give you a second to do yours. '22 is not bad in the rankings overall, though. Alright, so 16. That means you're going to 17, and we upgrade everything else.
I thought you were about to sit sing a line from a very famous musical from the 60s or 70s, was it? I am 16, going on 17. It's like, da-dum-da-dum-dum-dum.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I don't think I've ever actually heard it all the way through, though.
I have. I just been so long I can't remember.
Though, speaking of, we got another idol anime up next. Just in time for the musicals. Alright. So let me get this one. Let's see what it is. BOCCHI the Rock. Goto Hitori is a high school girl who starts learning to play the guitar because she dreams of being in a band, but she's so shy that she hasn't made a single friend. However, her dream might come true after she meets Ijou Nichijou, a girl who plays the drums and looks for a new guitarist for her band.
So
Alright,
basically, like that one from a few seasons back who loved fishing. I found another girl who loved fishing, except this one's with music.
Alright, the tag is also, again, cute girls doing cute things, so that checks out.
Nothing cuter than rock. I think it was Lars Ulrich who said that.
I'm looking for the cute girl death metal band, which also already exists. So, let's go ahead and watch. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. First year in middle school.
Also built
Well,
in
you're in middle school,
subtitles.
of course you're missing stuff.
Getting in middle school, that's what I dreamed of.
Being alone?
Yeah. At worst, I was constantly forced to go outside and play with people.
大丈夫、私がベースでポムってするから。流血沙汰もロックだから、もっと頑張らないとね。きたー。うわー、メッカ。
The Darklands.
結束バンド？結束力全然ない。傑作。現実世界の人たちはフラッシュバックが。もう私なんか興味ないと思ってた。一人ぼっち。ぼっちちゃんはこんな優しい人がずっと見ていてくれて声をかけてくれた。後藤さん、ぼっちちゃん。ぼっちです。現実は怖い。でもこれから楽しいことがたくさん待っている気がする。ぼっちザロック10月より放送開始。
Okay.
あれ、ぼっちちゃんは？すみません。暗くて狭いところで一息つきたくて。一息つくの早っ。
More Cloverworks anime.
I mean, it's
That
alright.
checks out.
It's cute in that lone girl finds a group of friends who she does things with sort of way.
Yeah, absolutely. This is cute. So, BOCCHI the Rock. Where is that? Right here. Do. Cute shy girl joins a band in middle school. Bam. So cute is definitely the vibe this season for me, I think. Aside from all the cool shonen animes coming out. Let's see.
Oh, by the way, your 27 seems to have gone rogue.
27.
Look above your name.
Oh, huh, how'd that get there?
I don't know, that's why I said it seems to have gone rogue.
It just is a mystery. I do gotta put a number on this though. I'm just struggling. Beast Tamer, gold. Yeah, I'll put this at number 7. I'm good.
Alright.
Let's
Next
see.
one is Yowamushi Pedal Limit Break. The 5th season of Yowamushi Pedal. Sequel,
Wow, I wonder what that could be.
sequel to Glory Line.
Six, 27, 28, 29. Bam, there we go.
Oh, when you said that's it, I thought you were done.
I meant I finally chose and I'm ready to sort them. But yeah, pedal to the limit. Actually, does that check out? Hold up, we are looking at the same one. You said Yowamushi, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just gotta double check because the list also resorted again.
It shouldn't resort. Stuff from the top is just making its way to the bottom.
Right. All right. I am ready when you are. Let's go ahead and do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
始まる3日目がインターハイの最終日が
Oh jeez, what's with the video quality for me?
Yeah, it dropped a bit for me too.
Oh no, it's a max 480p, jeez.
Yeah, but some scenes seem higher or lower than that.
必ず訪れるんだ。仲間がリタイアする瞬間が。君らはピラニアに聞かせてくれ。
What?
信じるって言葉を次は誰で攻める。
Yeah, they're doing visualizations to represent things for some reason.
お前は今まで壁を
Just caught me off guard.
Well, that's what they did with like the giant dude who's like blowing pink liquid everywhere. Or smoke, pink smoke rather.
いくつもの壁を越えて。
待っててすぐ行くから
俺は走るチームのために
こうなったら俺強いよ。自分を信じ
Probably not the best way to ride a bike.
No, that's actually what happens when you're like really trying to pump it during a race. It's just hyper over exaggerated.
You know, say you don't.
With the lengthiest guy known to man.
You pivot all your weight from one pedal to the other, sure, but you don't like jank hard, jank right. It'll throw yourself off the bike.
That's what you do when you're professionally going really, really fast.
No.
My family is super into watching like all the different bike races. So I've seen a lot of this. All of this just looks immediately familiar. I'm just like, oh yeah, I know what's going on here. So what are you going to describe this with? It's bicycles, it's racing, it's sports.
Clearly it's exaggerated swing.
Let's see. Exaggerated biking, yeah. Where would I put this? This is probably going to end up like towards the 20s here. Incarnated as a sword.
I think the thing that gets me about a lot of our stuff is that we're both like, oh, this feels like a 20. So we both agree that's like in the 20s, but our list of what's in the 20s is different. Like we both agree it's low tier, but at the same time we both have a different definition of what's low tier.
Right. I will go ahead and put it exactly at 20 though. Then I'll update. There we go. We got our first 30.
Okay, well we've hit the first problem is that the next one on my list we've already done because it's bound its way back down.
Yep, Berserk. So how about BLUELOCK next?
Yep, which is I think it's odd that Berserk went from the top down here to the middle for some reason.
I don't get it either.
I mean, Pop Team Epic is down here too. Anyway, BLUELOCK.
Alright. Oh, I see a soccer ball. Alright. Blue Lock. After a disastrous defeat in the 2018 World Cup, Japan team struggled to suit a group. But what's missing? An absolute ace striker who can guide them to the win. The Japan Football Union is hell-bent on creating a striker who hungers for goals and thirsts for victory, and who can be the decisive instrument in the turning around a losing match. And to do so, they've gathered 300 of Japan's best and brightest youth players. Who will emerge to lead the team? And will they be able to out-muscle and out-ego everyone else who stands in their way? Oh, so it's My Hero Academia, but now soccer. Here's a list of 300 characters. Remember every single one of them.
No, I think this is a tournament arc.
Battle Royale is the tag it got.
Well, see, I'm not
Same
looking,
diff.
not looking at the same tags you are, obviously, because all I see is action, drama, sports. But the idea is that we're going to par this down until there's only one person left. So, 300 to 1 instead of a My Hero Academia, which is 300 into groups of 4 or whatever.
I want to see the next sports anime with this kind of idea. Just go, all right, we're going to drop them all on an island, and then they're going to soccer to the death.
So Batum with soccer.
Yeah.
Because Batum was the one
Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1.
Well, Batum was the one where they took all these people that are good at video games, dropped them on an island, and gave them explosives to kill each other with.
Jeez. All right, let's watch some soccer.
So I guess maybe the same idea. Take a bunch of people who are good at video games, drop them on an island, and give them a bunch of soccer balls.
Oh, they'll all be dead by the end of the day. All right. Video is up. Let's go ahead and do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Warning. I have no idea what it says. This looks like the text that says warning. $1 million bounty.
A blue lock.
Bunch of
Oh my gosh, they
prisoners.
are actually being serious about it.
So more like Dead Man Wonderland then. But instead of having to run a amusement park where they kill each other, look at this finger ring I'm making.
あと5点取ったらな。めんどくさいな。俺がこの目で確かめてやる。ピッチの上ではお前が主役だ。戦う準備はできてるか？
So how close to real are we going? How much superpowers we got here?
Man, I like the art style.
Oh yeah, it's super good actually.
Hey, it's the guy who escaped the Tomodachi game.
After the Tomodachi game, he decided to become a soccer coach.
Winds up on a soccer game. I will love it if he just says, I've played this game before.
Alright. Let me go find the name of this again. Blue Lock. It is right here. Soccer Battle Royale. Many exclamation points. Wow, you're putting that one pretty high up. That's good. I can't in good conscience put it above Spy X Family, but Encouragement of the Climb might have to take a step down. Yeah, this is gonna go at also number 6.
I think it just good art style, and the possibility exists with a tournament arc. It's a full anime. They get a bunch of different out there characters, you know, that all compete against one another, which is it's a fun thing to say. The tournament arc tends to be one of the most fun bits of an anime.
It definitely is the time to take an all-star cast and give them each one-on-one time with other characters that specifically they should be antagonistic with, and then go through their stories and encounters. It's a very formalized way of making sure everyone gets character time, which it suddenly becomes really understandable why they're all over the place. But this seems like it's going to be focusing on its all-star cast in particular, and not necessarily pitting them against each other all the time. Like, these are the last 5 who have to make it all the way to the end together, you know?
Right.
That said, it looks super cool. I'm kind of down for it.
Since they're looking specifically for a striker and not a whole team.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
only one can survive.
That's only based on the description. Obviously, in the trailer we just saw, they're playing on a team, so who the hell knows?
Right.
Oh
up
god,
next
this
is
one
Pop
is
Team Epic.
This one's so long. Alright. No, we already did Pop Team Epic. This next
I know,
one
I'm
is
joking.
Fuufu, Ijou, Koibito, Muman. From Studio
Yeah, that's a
Mother.
mouthful. More Kadokawa.
Third-year high school student Jiro Yakuen hoped to partner with Shiro Sabakuro. That's right. Of the same class in the mandatory couple practical course. In this practical, students must demonstrate that they have the necessary skill set to live with a partner of the opposite sex while presenting a certain level of harmony to the video surveillance that grades them. Unfortunately, random chance put his slightly subdued self into the practical with the person polar opposite to him, the Gairu Akiri Watanabe. Akiri, on the other hand, hoped to be paired with her crush, Manami Tenjin. I hate when they're just full of names. Full-ass names. Their hopes are doubly dashed when they find out that Shiori and Manami are assigned together. Thus, they reluctantly decide to cooperate to reach the top 10, which would give them the right to exchange partners if both couples agree. To that end, Jiro steals Akari's first kiss without realizing what he'd done, while giving a hurried goodbye kiss. It's a weird sentence to end on.
I absolutely agree. So this is the home ec class, the anime, as the... Oh, okay.
Well, no, it feels
Or is
more,
this another death game?
It feels more like that South Park episode where the students got teamed up to take care of an egg.
Right.
Also, this also very much feels like any story point where two people are like forced to get married, but they don't want to, so they're like, you two are gonna have to stay in this house together for 2 months.
It's the comedy of errors. It's Much Ado About Nothing.
Well, I was thinking more of, was it Wielding a Red Sword? The Incarnations of Entirely storyline, where the guy who becomes war wants to marry for love, but he gets like forced married to this princess, and he refuses, and they end up having to stay in a palace together for like a year, and it turns out that the palace makes them read each other's mind, which end up forcing them to fall in love.
I don't think there's going to be much telepathy in this one, at least, but, well, my biggest hope is that this turns out to be very funny in the trailer. So let's see if it pans out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
夫婦実習それは間もなく始まるうちの高校のとんでもないカリキュラム
Good, it has subtitles.
Not
It's
mine.
gonna help a lot.
緊張しちゃう私だけかな。
俺も女子に
No
なりたい
built-in subtitles.
Hey, the closed captioning is actually good when they've actually done it ahead of time.
Sometimes they don't.
初恋は叶わないって言うけどこんな感じでいつまでも続いてくれればそれで
Hey, if it can sell me the hook on visuals alone,
ちょっと
that just must mean it must that much
邪
better.
魔なんだけど
That's not a Garu.
あんたなのよ
He's not tanned at all.
最悪どういう根拠で
It's the off season, you know?
それはこちらの
It's winter.
Oh, that's like a permanent fucking tan.
やめてくんない
ごめんとりあえず話してくれない
いきなり慣れ慣れしいわやるときはガツンとやれ
On their title cards, the English text is so fucking small, I can't read it fast.
しおりって呼んでほしい
ありがとう嬉しいよ
仲良くしなさい今すぐ言ってきますねキス
後で怒るな
More
よ
than a married couple, not lovers.
口とか聞いてないよ
And apparently starts in 8 days from now.
I'm not feeling it.
You had the benefit of text. I am feeling it based on visuals. I mean, obviously not that high, but I mean...
Entirely understandable.
Let me reorganize the list.
But, yeah, go ahead. But if I wanted an anime about two people in a relationship, but not actually, it'd be Spy X Family, I think.
Ah, shit, I thought... Where am I gonna put it? Alright, and reorder for you now. Yeah, it's quite a bit different.
Yeah, it's going all the way down. The more and more I look at it, the more I A and B tested, it just ended up at the bottom. And then I realized I was missing a 30.
Oh, so you're
Oops.
already set then.
I'm already set.
Alright,
Right.
next.
Oh boy, it's Bleach.
And that's a hell of a lot of text.
Oh boy. Nah, I just spaced out a whole bunch.
It's a lot more than anything else we've read so far.
Fair. Alright. So, Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War. Was it all just a coincidence, or was it inevitable? Ichigo Kurosaki gained the power of a Soul Reaper through a chance encounter. As a substitute Soul Reaper, Ichigo became caught up in the turmoil of the Soul Society, a place where deceased souls gather. With the help from his friend, Ichigo overcame every challenge to become even stronger. Shonen. When new Soul Reapers and a new enemy appear in his hometown of Kurakara, Ichigo jumps back in the battlefield with the Zanpato to help those in need. Meanwhile, the Soul Society is observing a sudden surge in the number of hollows being destroyed in the world of the living. They also receive several reports of residents in the Rukon district having gone missing. Finally, the Sereti, a home of the Soul Reapers, comes under attack by a group calling themselves the Wanderreich. Led by Yawich, the father of all Quincy's, the Wanderreich declare war against the Soul Reapers with the following message: 5 days from now, the Soul Society will be annihilated by the Wanderreich. The history and truth kept hidden by the Soul Reapers for 1,000 years is finally brought to light. All things must come to an end as Ichigo Kurosaki's final battle begins.
I appreciate is that you rendered it as Wanderreich, fixed it, and then every time after that it was Wanderreich.
I gotta just keep rolling with it. That's how you gotta do. So, actual end to Bleach?
No. You don't remember that literally we started today, Shai said that they're making more manga?
Ah. So it's not. It'll keep going forever. So,
the 1,000-year Reich of Bleach.
So, if I remember right, like, I only watched, like, maybe, like, half a season 1 or something, but the Quincy's were, like, a small group that I think, like, was destroyed previously or something.
By the Soul Reapers, yeah, they fought against them.
So it takes, like, about 8 seasons before they finally get back around to that and have them take revenge. Okay, that checks out.
Well, they're supposed to all be dead.
I completely understand what's happening.
They're supposed to all be dead. The only one that we know about was one of the main characters who got trained by his father. Mm-hmm. So, his father was the only connection we had, and he was dead before the series really got going, so...
Right, so... looking at a handful of people versus literally all of them. Okay. I guess let's go ahead and watch. Let's see how good Bleach is. Ready?
I hear Gears COVID.
3, 2, 1, go. Thousand-Year Blood War. They have a whole station?
Yeah, it's the research group.
カラクラ町ってフォローの出現率も高いって聞くし、こんなところに来るのが僕みたいなのでいいのかなって。なんて数、こんなの相手になんて。あなたは黒崎一護。
Substitute Soul Reaper. Here we go.
8 seasons and he's still only a substitute, huh?
Of course, because he's alive.
襲ってくる理由もわからない。黒崎、気をつけろ。今回の相手は。
Who the hell could take over Mundo? Oh, obviously.
Okay, maybe Reich is the right way pronunciation for this. Jeez.
Oh yeah, no, they're very much. You think?
We got Hat Guy.
あんたは全部知ってるんだな。
お前には関係のないことだ。全隊長に命ず、これより戦の準備にかかり。おののけ死神ども、これよりシュテルンビッターがお前たちを粛清する。
わかった。じゃあ助けに行くぞ。まとめて行くぜ。挽回。飲み込んでた悲しみの
悪いな。皆殺しって命令なんだ。てめえには用はねえよ。全力で。
There we go. That was Kenpachi.
なんとか言ってくれよ。
I think this is also the arc where yeah, Kenpachi actually uses his Bankai. Or actually develops one or something like that.
What, does he just like have literally nothing the entire rest of the series?
Yeah, he's super overpowered, but he has no like... He's super overpowered, but he has no like release. Like everyone else has their swords released, and then they have like 2 up steps, and he just like beats the shit out of everyone, and that's just a sword, just like a regular sword. And like his step up when he got to a fight that he actually had to use power on was like the old man told me once, if I need to swing my sword harder, to use 2 hands. And then he was like unbeatable with 2 hands, so I was like, okay.
Oh, that's hella goofy. But yeah, Bleach is exactly the way I remember it. It is Bleach.
Alright, let me reorder the list real quick.
Do Bleach now with an extra helping of Quincy. Alright, you're putting it up number 2 because this is your vibe. I get ya. It's gonna go way lower on mine just because there's other stuff I super want to watch.
I'm gonna say this now. And you also knew that when I put it at 2. There's no risk of us having to watch many seasons of Bleach. But for the same reason you were obstinate about My Hero Academia, I know I can be obstinate about this one, because it's not going to come up.
8 seasons of Bleach. Forever. I don't think I can put that curse on myself, you know.
I don't see it as a curse. I'd gladly watch it again.
Alright, I'm reorder mine so I can figure out where I'm putting it. Would I still put it like higher than being reincarnated as a sword?
While you're reordering your list, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick.
That's
Take
okay.
all the time you need. And talk out loud if you need to.
Yup. Would I watch Bleach before Maid Cafe? Raven in the Inner Palace. I think that's actually probably my middle ground right now. I'm going to say I'll give Raven Palace a shot. So let's go ahead, sort that all out. 20, 21. I have made some error here. Ah, I see why. There we go. Now that is correct. So, this series has ended up over at 19, and it has actually beat out a couple of choices. Yep, Bleach at 19, beating out Idolish, Bibliophile, Berserk, and Exaggerated Viking, and Pop Team Epic. So what is going to be next on our list? Yowamushi Shounen Eternal Boys. That is another idol project. That's gonna be fun. So how's my top 10 looking? We got Gundam, Eminence of Shadow, My Hero Academia, Mob Psycho, Spy X Family, BLUELOCK of all things, Encouragement to Climb, Rock, Love Alternative, and then Golden Kamuy. I'm surprised it's ended up so high. I barely remember it at this point of the list. But it's entirely just based on the vibes of this has got to be good. So I'd hope for that if we ended up watching that. And what about Theta and I? We sort by that. Highest one up here. Gundam, My Hero Academia, Mob Psycho, Eminence of Shadow, and Spy X Family. I am not surprised. So I'm gonna sort Theta's and see what's at his top here. Up at Theta's top, The Witch from Mercury, Bleach, Mob Psycho, My Hero Academia, Love, Spy, BLUELOCK, Raven of the Inner Palace, Eminence of Shadow, and Fuufu Ijou, the forced love comedy that we did just a minute ago. So definitely some weird ones higher up on his list, but we've more or less agreed this season, which, to be fair, I think we probably were going to. Let's see. What else can we go ahead and talk about? I'm slowly running out of things just solo by myself. I need Theta back. Ugh. What is next? So we got Eternal Boys, Chainsaw Man, Shy's favorite, Love Flops, Urusei Yatsura. Is that a... That's Fooly Cooly. Forden Washo is a Uso Tsuku. Oh gosh. Ordinary school year, but at first glance, they are a space... Oh gosh. 2-Year Eternity Season 2. That doesn't tell me anything. Arknights Prelude to Dawn. That sounds amazing. We got KanColle, just awaited sequel. And the slice of life anime at the end. Mamekichi Makeo. Was that around last season? Or am I imagining like a different slice of life anime with a dog? Maybe. Let's see. What else can we do? Hey!
I'm sorry
Hey,
about the
you're
delay.
back.
Yeah.
I completely ran out of things to talk about. I was about to start doing dances for entertainment.
Yeah. Sorry.
I've gone over all of our top 10s in each of the listings, and we're back to you, I think, for the next reading.
Yep. Eikkyuu Shounen, Eternal Boys. The Mature Idol Project, the latest project proposed by Manpuku Entertainment. No, I'm sorry. Manbuku Entertainment Productions in a bid to revive the company. Experienced in the successes and failures of the business world, 6 middle-aged men now face the many hurdles of age and physical ability whilst pursuing their goals to become idols. In an effort to prove that old dogs can learn new tricks and that you can still learn to shine no matter your age, these middle-aged men and the end of their ropes are taking a stand. I feel like they dictated this to a typing machine.
The stenographer had to rush this out.
I mean, it's only 2 mistakes, but at the same time, well, I don't know.
Was that actually the end of it?
Yeah. And you still shine at the, no matter your age. I don't know, it felt like they should have continued.
So this is the midlife crisis anime. So, this is my demographic now, right?
Well, it's the middle-aged pop idol anime.
All right. So, let's have our midlife crisis and let's watch. I am ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
この中で一番普通のおじさんだったから。我々エターナルボーイズは来年の春に CD デビューする。それまでの間、このマンプロの社宅でペペちゃんを世話しながら合宿。やってやれない仕事はない。
Backstreet's back, alright.
どんな無茶ぶりにも答えてきたじゃないか。
永久に少年でいるには努力しないと。
Legitimately the age Backstreet Boys are now.
若いからって何だってんの。うっさんなめんなよ。
アイドル界のレジェンド、ジェントルメンと同じ世代である我々が完コピすれば話題になると思うんだ。
なんで教えたこと忘れてるの？
あれ？
真田さん、やる気あんの？
俺みたいな普通のおじさんがアイドルなんて。
いつからでも新しいことに
And their hopes are already
誰
dashed.
かを楽しませることができる。それを一番証明できるのは普通のおじさん、真田健太郎だ。
俺たちには俺たちの年齢なりのやり方が
Yeah, I'm just not feeling anything for this one. I do appreciate anime that have middle-aged
楽
protagonists.
しい気持ちにすることが
I mean, that was Gate. That's what
そ
Gate
れはエン
was.
ターテインメントだ。
健康
Yeah, absolutely. But I think here it's more just like the overall context is just kind of not in our ballpark.
Bailiwick?
I guess Bailiwick would make more sense, right? Yeah. This probably isn't just for us. That's all it is.
I don't need to be
Alright.
reminded that middle-aged life is hard.
That's your description. It's like we don't need the anime, we got it in real life. Let's see.
Jesus Christ. I guess there we go.
I think I would put this at my new 29.
You're a new 29?
Yeah. Replacing big boobed tomboy.
Yeah, you have double 29s.
Yup. As anticipated. 31, 32, 33, 34. Bam.
You're 34. Did I have 34? Yeah, I don't have. Oh, that's mine. That's because I changed one to 43. Okay, got it.
You just dropped it straight down the bottom. Yeah, that's understandable.
I knew where it was going.
Alright. So this is the one that Shai has been incredibly excited about.
And not here to see.
Well, we get our own reaction, and then we'll get to tell Shai that we're excited to see it.
I mean, again, to the audience, it doesn't matter what we rank it at. It's the one that Shai's getting this time.
So already the poster is like, okay, I kind of get what's going on. The zoom in on the actual face is like, oh my gosh, there's even more to this. So, let's go ahead and read. Denji is a teenage boy living with the chainsaw devil named Pochita. Due to the deaths his father left behind, he has been living in a rock-bottom life while repaying his debt by harvesting devil corpses with Pochita. One day, Denji is betrayed and killed. As his consciousness fades, he makes a contract with Pochita and gets revived as Chainsaw Man, a man with a devil's heart.
On a chainsaw for a head.
So
And-
what
And
tags do we
hands,
have?
apparently.
Demons, Monster Boy, Urban Fantasy, Male Protagonist, Gore, Tragedy, Body Horror, Urban, Shonen, Survival, Adult Cast, Monster Girl, Revenge, Yakuza. Alright. Oh, hi Yakuza. I didn't expect you guys here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, apparently.
This seems highly complex and interesting. I'm intrigued, I'll say the least. Oh, let's go and watch. Ready when you are. 3, 2, 1, go. Closed captioning.
Yeah, by default. Ever tell you how I got these scars?
公安に悪魔の駆除要請公安大麻得意4課6人を出動させます
俺たちはデビルハンターです。悪魔でも魔人でも使えるもんは何でも使うべきだ。
アキ君はこの新人4人生き残れると思う私たち全員ここで死んじゃうんだ血は好きじゃ血は温かくて気持ちがいい
Oh, is that supposed to be the chainsaw spirits?
Could be, or it could just be a demon.
死んでもいいぜ。
Since they're kill demons. It's hard to tell, everyone's got sharp teeth.
There's a lot going on.
Blood hammer, as you do. Okay, probably not demons, since the demons seem to be real monstrous.
Wrong type of anime for that.
I am not super psyched about the chainsaws coming right up the middle of his wrists, out of his hands. There's two types of torture or injuries I don't like to see. Like, in real life or anime or anything. One is wrist injury, and the other is Achilles tendon injury.
Oh gosh.
Because they're the ones I can most emote to and feel. Like,
Yeah, that's understandable, I feel ya. But the design is cool. Where would I put this? Because it's definitely more exciting than Bleach. I'm more excited about this than Bleach.
Don't forget to write a description.
Ah, yes, that's right. Man with a chainsaw for everything. I think that explains everything. Number 4. Where does this go on my, like, super tops? Yeah,
Shit, for some reason the whole page shifted down one. Fucked me up.
Yep. I think I would put this as my new 6.
Oh, it was you. You're the reason it all shifted up one.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I didn't see Chainsaw Man at the bottom anymore. So I assumed what must have happened was that Chainsaw jumped up to 4. I don't know what happened. For some reason I was typing the numbers. And suddenly I jumped down. I hit 2 on a space I wasn't on.
Whoops. Alright, so I'm gonna do my numbering real quick. Data entry. I love data entry. I love putting in numbers one after another. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, Love Flops is the next one, which sounds dirty.
It definitely is by the tags.
Ashai Kashiwagi. I don't know how you say that at all, but lives the typical life of an average high school student until the day a TV fortune teller's predictions come true one after another, culminating in a series of risque encounters. Destiny seemingly draws 5 beautiful girls into Ashi's path, and soon he finds himself fielding not 1, not 2, but 5 love confessions. Ashi will need to follow his heart to find the perfect love for him, or else his love fortunes may end up in one epic fail and flop.
Okay, that gives some context to the title at least, but this is, well, it's harem anime. Let's see how it looks.
It's not really harem anime if they're all trying to get him. Not like as a group, but individually.
Right. So, let's give it a shot. I am ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Also, this is one of the longest trailers, too. I believe we're going to call that the protagonist did not realize it. And then he loses it.
Why do you have 2 clocks?
You know, sometimes you turn off one alarm and you need the second.
Yeah, but normally you put the other one across the room. Those are literally right next to top of them.
Maybe it's like a design aesthetic, you know? My room looks better with 2 clocks. Underage drinking. Bananas.
Okay, so they're all models too, apparently. Pervert robot.
Apparently.
Super sharp fade to the music. That's what I would do if I only had like a 5-second drop. No, that's like a 2-second drop. Like, we need a fade, but we don't have time to fade.
So how are we gonna describe love flops? Love, it sometimes flops. Yeah, that checks out.
I'll order the list.
Go ahead and go for it.
Let's see, it's better than that, it's better than that. Better than that. Better than that. It's hard to remember that, but I think it was better than that. Better than that.
It's on the list.
I know that it's better than that. I'm not really interested in watching that, so I think it makes it better than that. I don't know why that's so high, so it's better than that. It's better than... So it's surprisingly better than a lot of things.
Amazing.
Alright. I think I know where I'm going. It's ironic, I didn't look at your number, but... So close.
Hey! Yeah, it ended up at about the same spot. That checks out.
Not 272.
It's fine. You'll never notice if it's down there.
Alright. Reorder your list.
Thank you. So, second core, 22, 23, 24. And there we go.
Alright. Next up is that remake of an old classic that everyone loved.
Urusei Yatsura.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know pronounce it either.
Yep.
But it's an old school anime that's now getting a modern update.
I think while you were gone, I commented this, like, this immediately makes me think of Fuufu, and if you're right that this is, like, a remix of an old classic, I can definitely see where some of that inspiration came from.
No, like
Fuufu
was like a 90s anime. This originally was like an 80s, I believe.
Yeah, so the proper ordering is this and then that. Alright. When an alien race known as the Oni invade Earth, the chronically unlucky and unapologetically lecherous Ataru Murashibi is selected as humanity's representative in a duel for the fate of the planet. His opponent is Lum, the Oni's very pretty princess, and it's only thanks to Ataru's unscrupulous behavior that he's able to scrape out a win in a treacherous game of tag against her. Ataru thinks he's had his lucky break at last, but when Lum takes a shine to him off the battlefield, the conflict follows him home as Lum invades not only planet Earth, but also the womanizing Ataru's love life. Alright, yeah, this definitely sounds like an 80s anime.
Well, I mean, not only was the art style like Ranma 1/2, as you've read here, the womanizing aspect of the main character. Like, it's not really. I mean, in the aspect that Ranma 1/2, Ranma wasn't really interested in all that many people. He liked the one girl and was surrounded by a harem constantly trying to get him anyway.
Right. But here, don't you love it when, like, the primary characteristic of your character is that they're lechers? That really makes them endearing, you know?
Sometimes it actually does.
Let's see if it still works 40, 50 years past the mark. I got it up. Let's go ahead and do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Spaceships. They look like a little bit cut out against, like, their background. But they got that aura.
I don't see that. I mean, they've got hardly defined lines. Oh, yeah. That's obviously what he did. A game of tag, obviously you win, I'm gonna grope you. And she tried to run away.
And then he's getting suplexed.
It's funny that they're modernized, but the art style is very much like, because I didn't see the original. But
right, it's like super clean of that old art style.
No, I'm
right?
saying I didn't see the original, but it very much does look like how I compared it to Ranma. These characters are very much the style of Ranma.
Oh, 1000%. Alright, so where are we gonna put this? Alien harem from the 80s. So where's it go on the list of, am I gonna watch it? That is the rough question. What's in my 26? I think I'd drop it at 26. That's still gonna end up halfway on the list at the end.
There we go. Got mine. Reordering for you. There you go.
Thank you very much. So, Pop Team Epic, you are going down the list again.
Yeah, I put it at 8, by the way.
I saw.
I'm very interested in that old school style of storytelling. I think it's all fun.
Our top 5s are, like, immensely similar. Our bottom 5 start to vary massively.
I mean, that'll be a conversation at the end, I think.
Oh, absolutely. That's just an observation I've already made.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know so much the bottom.
Well, I mean, the next 5, the 5 to 10.
Yeah, the middle is very different. I just know the top and bottom. tend to be the same. Clearly
Stretch.
Clearly not the immense of Shadow. And I put an 11 and used to do a 7 too.
Mm-hmm. It's really hard to unseat like any of the top 10 right now.
Alright, next. For Ninwa Sorezore. Yeah, that is how you say it. For Sorezore Uso Tsuku. The school comedy. Sorry. Losing my voice. The school comedy story follows 4 friends. You know what's throwing me off? The alliteration. I keep saying a bunch of words that start with the same letter, and my brain stops and goes, that's not right. Go back. The school comedy story follows 4 friends at a girls' school. They may seem like ordinary school year junior high school students at first glance, but they are a spice pilot. Sorry, channeling my red alert. Space pilot, a ninja without a clan called a Ronin, a girl with supernatural powers, and a boy in girl's clothes. That actually sounds very fun. We're all normal people, except that we're not.
Define the protagonist.
Boy in girl's clothes. We're all normal girls. I would only make it better if it was like Purry Prisoner from One Punch Man. Or it's
so obvious, yeah.
An older to middle-aged guy with 4 o'clock shadow barely fitting into a girl's uniform.
But still does the magical transformation. Oh, love it. Alright, that was the entire text of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is definitely set up to be a comedy. Let's see how funny it is. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
ごく普通の女子中学生たちのごく普通の朝の風景のように見えるのだが、実はこの4人訳ありである。
Hey, it's Steins Gate.
Really?
The spaceship crashed on top of the wheels.
Oh,
that's
gosh,
obvious.
You're right.
Obvious to everyone.
There's our alien.
Ninja.
Ninja in their onesie.
Magic girl. And the boy.
女子校通ってんだろうな。私と入れ替わってあんたは女子校に通いなさい。ジェニーズの高橋くん、今年地区員男子に通うらしいから。
Sister, I guess.
でも大丈夫よ。双子で見た目が同じなんだ。
What is the conversation if you look like a girl?
Yeah, that's definitely the subject.
It's a good song.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good drop.
エースパイロットとして一刻も早く宇宙に帰らねば。この幸せを手放したくない。エッチなお店の人。
I got an idea where this is going on my list.
全然心読めないんだよな。リボン、触覚のことか。まさか擬態が解きつつある。
Okay, so hair braids are actually tentacle things.
Okay, there we go. Somewhat alien then. More snaggletooth.
めっちゃ手裏剣取ってた。何やってんだ俺。いいか嘘はつかないよ。常についてるだろ。諸君、今すぐ手を頭の後ろで組んでそこに並びたまえ。姉ちゃんもう無理だよ。入れ替わりや。
Holding them up with the super soaker.
Yeah, I feel like one of these reveals is harder than the others.
I am finding it funny that the magical girl is actually the straight man of the group.
Well, I just mean, yeah, you're a space alien, but you're still a woman. You're a ninja, but you're still a woman. You're just a girl. I'm a dude. I'm actually lying to you in the worst way possible.
That's the thing, without the text and without, more context, it's hard to say, how close is this to them saying, they're actually trans without saying it, versus, how much of this is just, we're doing the goofy thing, he's dressing up.
Yeah, like the 80s.
There's a scale, and it's impossible to tell.
Like in the 80s film where the girl, wraps herself up and passes herself off as a boy. That sort of thing. Except we're just doing it in reverse here.
Yeah. But this is fun. I definitely would put this reasonably high on the cute list. But where does that put it, actually?
Let's see.
Let's go easy. I'm gonna drop it at number 13. Which, incidentally, is exactly where it ended up for you two. Gotta love that data entry.
By the way, you have a errant 36.
Do I?
It's at the top.
Oh. Yep, sure do. Oh, now it's an errant 37. Go figure how that keeps happening. But I do have two 13s. This one is going down.
And so we only have 4 left.
Yeah, this is the final stretch. Alright. Next one is up to me. To Your Eternity Season 2, sequel to Your Eternity, the second season of Fumatsu no Atene.
Another good example of how I could not have possibly rigged this, since the one that's after it is like 2 paragraphs.
Oh gosh, it sure is, huh? Alright, so this one has no information, it is adventure, it is drama. Let's watch the trailer. Alright.
Stop.
Oh?
It wouldn't stop autoplaying. There we go. Now ready.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, big mood there.
この島に来てからどれくらい経つ？もうすぐ40年だ。俺は一人でも生きていけ。
Say alone if you became an old man.
お前がどこにいようがノッカーは人を襲う。
誰かの死を止める力なんて俺にはない。助けられなかった人、俺のせいで死んだ人がたくさんいる。
お前はどうしたい？フシ。
One of these characters doesn't look like the others.
I wonder if they're important to the plot.
Oh. Eye powers, of course.
Yeah, classic. It seems like it has more going on with it than some of the other fantasy stuff, but I'm not really feeling it off that trailer.
I don't know. I really like the world building and the art style.
Save the world from the zombies fantasy. Yeah, I agree. Like, world building art style wise, it's good. I don't think there's been anything that looked really bad except for like 1 or 2 this season.
Like
so
Berserk.
Like Berserk.
No, I just mean that there's so much going on there. It's hard to even describe it. Like, he got stuck on an island for 40 years too. And then we get the flashbacks of clearly the people that were on the island that died that it was not able to save. There's a lot going on there that I didn't need English to unpack.
Right, but there's also stuff that like probably would have made more sense if we saw season 1. Let's see. Where's it gonna go? What is my 31 then? I'm gonna put it in my number 31. So I'm gonna see the farmer save the world first. Also, it's way easier for me to sort if it's towards the bottom.
Hey, I'm just being real. You know me, I A-B everything up and down the list.
Yo, I understand. So let's kind of push Novice down, and then there we go. Bam. All right, all done with that.
All right, time to ruin my throat.
Enjoy.
I mean, that's a damn fine poster though on this one.
Oh, for sure. It's pretty cool.
Arknights, Prelude to Dawn. It's also a pretty badass name. In the land of Terra, natural disasters of unknown causes have been occurring regularly in many areas. Therefore, the majority of people, in order to escape these natural disasters, came to live in mobile cities developed over the years. The originium left behind at the site of such catastrophes has led to the rapid progress of civilization due to their immense energy. But it also brought something else with it, an incurable disease called auropathy. Because the bodies of those with auropathy gradually crystallize and became a new source of infection at the time of death, in many countries, the infected are subject to... Sorry, scroll down. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm holding my push-to-talk button. Sorry, now I gotta scroll around and find where it is on the list again.
It's okay. You might need a break.
Alright, now I've scrolled down without holding the push-to-talk, which is my zoom in and out button. The infected are subject to persecution under regimes of segregation and forced labor. Those who were oppressed by the governments are starting to rebel. Rhodes Island, which I'm now reading as Rhode Island, a pharmaceutical company, so not even the state, a pharmaceutical company researching a cure for neuropathy, takes up their arms and starts a conquest trying to save all the people from the disease. So I'm getting real-world leprosy mixed with, like, the rust thing from Rust Eater.
Yeah. Weird that it showed up twice, you know, if I had a nickel every time.
You'd have 2 nickels.
Exactly. I don't know where it's going for sure. Like, I think the trailer will probably help, like, put a bunch of context onto this, but this could be literally anything right now. This is a bunch of world building, but not an idea of what the story is.
The only concern is it's based on a video game, and those don't tend to turn out that well.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and play a video game. Alright, I have the trailer up. 3, 2, 1, go.
私たちロドスは感染者、非感染者に関係なく病に怯え苦しむ人々を救い、オリパシーが引き起こすすべての問題を解決するための組織です。
I mean, it's gotta be right up your alley, though. An uprising is a tyrannical government. That's what you're all about.
True, true.
レユニオンムーブメント。オリパシーという病の感染者だけで組織されたテロ集団です。
And obviously the disease must be a play on the word apathy.
私は本当に何も。
I know, Theta, I really don't know.
ドクターは大丈夫です。私は本当にあなたを助けたいです。
ガジミエンシュの陽気士ニアール、お迎えに参上いたしました。
よ、久しぶりだな。
Rabbit ears.
もうすぐ天才が来るっていうのにどうして？
ドクター、指揮を頼む。
I have a real sensation deep inside that this is a trick.
戦いましょう。
It's gotta be, right?
I mean, a trick anime. One that in a previous season we would put like real high, watch, and realize, oh god, this is a dumb anime.
I definitely think I did not get the information I needed here. Which is a shame. It looks really good, which, I mean, nearly everything looks really good right now. But I don't know what to think. So, yeah, this was Arknights, so how are we going to describe that?
Well, the one that I had listed there was actually the Japanese version of Mana, Legend of Mana, which we already went through.
Ah, right.
Reorder my list so I can. Fuck.
Enjoy. How much of your list you got to reorder here?
I'm gonna fall for it, because I always do.
Yeah, you're taking the bait. Fair enough, fair enough. For me, I've gone ahead and placed it smack dab in the middle.
Alright. And yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I felt like it was original enough. Like, it's not based on a continuing thing. It was interesting as well, which made me feel like I could put it above returning seasons of stuff and still feel like I was interested enough to watch it.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's a fair assessment. We got 2 more here. Let's see how they are. I got this one, the easy one.
How do we describe it? Oh, it was long awaited. That's all I got.
KanColle, Itsaku Ano Ume Day. The long-awaited sequel to Kane Collection, KanColle. Alright. Well, not a whole lot to go off there. I guess I'll just go ahead and pull the,
Better be an anime about border collies or I'm going to be very disappointed.
That's what the next one's about.
The long-awaited sequel.
Alright. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, the logo was a dog, too.
I mean, I'm always down for dogs, and it's more Kodakawa. This is the season of Kodakawa. Oh, we're getting, like, the animations or old stuff so far, but what about new stuff?
Yeah, but I didn't know before that they did battleship stuff. I knew they were supposed to be battleships, but that was in the anime. Like, when they made a trailer, it was animated. I mean, like, when they were talking about stuff to draw, they went into their imagination and explored drawings, so everything was moving. Nothing was just like line art.
Girls that are battleships is what I'm putting down for this one, though.
I'm done. You can go ahead.
I'm putting it at 39. I'm done.
You already have a 39. You're not done.
I know. No, that's because I'm trading out the places.
Well, then you're not done. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm sorting my list, and I'm now updating the list.
Yeah, you're not done. When I said I was done, I meant that I gave it a number that was unused on my list. I was done.
Nope. There we go. Now I'm done.
Huh. That's weird. Well, okay, we have 2 more to go.
Yup.
Because one jumped up the list somehow and we went over it.
Which one is that over here?
On our list here, Cool Doji Danshi is next. Cool Doji Danshi is up the list for some reason.
Alright. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, it's my read anyway. But
yeah.
Wait, hold on a sec. Did it went down the list? I'm confused. Let me do a little bit of problem solving real quick. Nope. It changed lists. Never mind. It went down to TV shorts.
Okay, so I guess just move that off the list.
And replace it with this. That's weird. It wasn't in shorts before.
I guess someone just miscategorized it. Suppose it happens. Alright, so the last one is all yours.
Mamekichi, Mameko, NEET no Nichijou. Which probably rolls off the tongue a lot better if you're not reading it like I am. The story of this anime follows Mameko, a NEET, not in education, employment, or training, young woman who lives with her dog, Kamachi, and her 3 cats, Tabi, Simba, and Mero. I'll do my best, starting tomorrow, is Mameko's motto, and her daily life is a little bit normal, a little bit fun, and a little bit strange. I like the description. I like that there's dogs and animals in it. I don't like the... God, there was an anime that I knew. The art style reminds me of the one with the little kid who's a pain in the ass to everybody.
Shin-chan.
Yeah, Shin-chan.
There you go. Yeah, no, it's super Shin-chan by, like, just the still frame there. But, I mean, this definitely has the possibility of being very cute and funny and enjoyable. So, I mean, I'm down to see, like, what it's like.
I'm obligated to see what it's like. Because why would we not watch the trailer, for one?
Okay, if I wasn't obligated, I'd probably still watch the trailer. So let's watch the trailer. I am ready. Last trailer. In 3, 2, 1, go.
これはとあるニートの日常。
私はマメコ。ペットと一緒に暮らす。それといった仕事もしてない。いわゆるニートだ。こいつまた勝手にお菓子を自分のものに。恐ろしい。
Dog never gets a job around here.
ソファ動かさんと取れんかも。タビ？掃除機かけるよ。動じなさすげえ。ほらおやつ。あげる？かわいい。
なんでもない。でもすべてが楽しい。ただの日常。
It also reminds me of Pop Team Epic animation.
This has to be the worst anime I've ever seen revolving around a NEET. And I've watched many.
Unfortunately, no subtitles, so can't really tell what's going on. The premise seems okay. Yeah, no, this goes pretty low down, huh? Tell you what, I'll make it really extra simple. Wait, no, I'm 40... Bam, 42. There we go. Now I'm done.
I'm gonna rearrange the list. Yeah,
it's just gonna fall off for us.
No, I have 2 43s. That's why I was just double checking.
Okay.
And there's no... Yeah, the bottom of the list needs reorganization.
So for the overall list...
Because there's only 44, so I think you need to change yours too.
I mean, do 43, 44. Bam, done.
Alright, I'm going to question ask you. And I'm going to do something here. Never mind, it didn't work. Question I'm going to ask. Sorry, I tried to cut the entire document so you couldn't see. So you could make your judgment without seeing it.
I mean, I'm basically have nothing in my brain anyway.
Since Shy is not engaged in the 2 that we pick, should we just pick the Griffin and Theta total? Is the question.
We'll probably end up picking our total. And also, it's going to be... The numbers are going to be completely off because we're missing some from Shy.
That's what I was saying.
So yeah, exactly. So it's going to be off of our total since those are the ones we're going to be watching.
Well, that makes our number 1 and 2, The Witch from Mercury, which I am eminently pleased about.
Hell yeah.
And Mob Psycho 100, which means we have 2 seasons to watch.
Oh, we gotta watch more seasons. Well, I guess I do have to actually catch up on that one.
Yeah, the fact that you don't know what it's about.
I have vague concepts of what it's about. I have, like, split-second scenes of what's it about. I am completely blind, more or less, to Mob Psycho.
It's not a Monster of the Week type anime. It has a continuing story, which means you'd very much need to see. At the very least,
the thing that actually sells me is that it's not a Monster of the Week. It's that it's going to actually care about, like, characterization and stuff like that. It's like, cool. I'm down for that.
At the very least, though, it doesn't follow our problem with My Hero Academia, where it would be 5 seasons.
Oh, gosh, yes.
But yeah, let's see the differences we have.
But I'm definitely watching My Hero Academia.
That's probably better for us in real life.
Oh, honestly, yeah.
The Eminence in Shadow remained your number 2, dropped down to 13 for me. BLUELOCK was your 7. I said that far apart, my 11. Encouragement of Climb stayed in your top 10, dropped down to 18 for me. Oh, here's one, Arknights. Of course, I brought it up to 5. You have it 21, which is halfway down the list.
Yup, middle road.
Let's see. BOCCHI, The Rock. You're number 9, I'm number 28, so almost 3 times the difference. Over 3 times the difference. Let's see, other big differences. Urusei Yatsura, my number 10, you're 28. I might watch that on my own.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, I should say, well, obviously there's some in the top 10 of mine that I wouldn't watch on my own. I think I only put on the top 10 to watch with others. So your Eternity Season, my number 9, because I read Depth. Your number 32, which is well past the halfway mark.
Yeah. I did not read as much into it as you did.
Akiba made Sensuo, the censored anime. Your number 19, which is still in the top half. My number 36, which is past that.
Right, and Shai actually put that up reasonably high, too.
Well, to be fair with Shai's list, though, is that Shai's list would have moved up or down, depending. So that could have really changed if they had watched the last half.
Mm-hmm.
Legend of Mana remained in my top half, fell below your bottom half.
Oh yeah, I just kept getting pushed further and further down.
Same thing for Uzaki-Chan. Wow, I'm about to say Big Booty Tomboy. It remained just barely in my top half, below your bottom half.
Mm-hmm.
And our bottom half remains mostly close back to each other. You know.
We know what we're not watching, that's for sure.
I mean, Berserk remained way too high on your list for my tastes.
I guess because overall, maybe I would still be interested in watching it in some format in some way. Maybe not that in particular, but it's still up there because I'm still intrigued in some way.
Yeah, no chance in hell. That's basically they turned the Berserk nobody liked into a show. But yeah, no, that means we have 2 Gundams now to watch.
I mean, I'm down for that. I'm down for more giant robots.
Yeah, it means that hunt.
Especially for something that hits harder than Iron-Blooded Orphans for us.
That means bi-weekly, we have Gundam 00 coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And then weekly, we have The Witch from Mercury. It just happens to be bi-weekly, we're watching 2 episodes. And weekly, we're watching 1.
Yeah, I didn't realize the poll closed, so 0-0 for the other one. Okay, sweet.
Well, the poll's basically closed in that it's 0-0 is winning by such a margin that we would really need a huge influx of new voters. Also, I guess you made My Hero Academia a liar. We ain't gonna watch it.
We ain't... Oh, we're still watching it. We're just not watching it on the show. Big difference.
We is a show. So, we ain't gonna watch it. We, as people, are gonna watch it, but we ain't watching it.
Alright.
I don't know that I'm watching Spy X Family alone either.
Yeah, I might. I'm still super interested, and it looks like it's going extra action this season, so I'm extra down.
Yeah.
That's probably also fictitious. It's probably also a bait and switch.
It's good to know that Chainsaw Man somehow still wound up in our total's top 4.
Oh yeah. I think even without Shai's hype, I think we still want to watch this. That's good.
I think it was animation quality alone brought it up on mine. And somehow I ranked it higher than you.
Yeah.
I will admit here on stream, I saw some of our top 5 were going to be a problem if we started watching them. And I thought, I'm going to defeat this problem. I'm going to put some other anime up here and slowly push them down.
See, you just manipulated the list. You're playing the metagame.
I am playing the metagame, but at the same time, I'm still happy with
Fifth-dimensional theta brain. That's what we got here.
I'm still happy with what we wound up with, and that I'd be interested to see how you reacted to Mob Psycho 100.
I have to say, I'm not unhappy with literally any choice that's on the table, and now I'm extra happy with what we got.
I am somewhat interested to know that the Witch from Mercury, with the prologue that we saw, turns into Gundams at school, apparently.
I'm gonna bet, from my knowledge of how Gundam goes, that's not gonna last very long.
I mean, it's also interesting to know that they changed their names, and that they wind up on Mercury.
Oh yeah, they're totally in hiding, huh?
I mean, gigs, we know that they're not from Mercury, as they're claiming in the trailer. As they say, we're from Mercury. And apparently their last name is Mercury as well, which doesn't raise any flags, by the way. But, yeah, the Cursed Gundam, because we know from the prequel, or the prologue, that they destroy all the Gundams.
And this is the last one.
Apparently, I mean, we don't know if there's no one to show up, like, turns into Gundam Wing, where a bunch of cursed Gundams show up.
5 Gundams sent to Earth on a mission.
If a guy shows up with, like, wearing a Chinese karate uniform, this is my death scythe. You know, Girl Barton shows.
Oh gosh. No, I mean, I'll hear that too. At least it would be hilarious for a bit.
But yeah, we should probably clear up right now. I said The Witch of Mercury is not a continuation of Gundam Seed, and I stand by that. But let's look it up right now.
It's in the same universe.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not. It's its own universe. But looking at it, The Witch of Mercury, same universe as Gundam Seed. I probably should have asked a more clarifying question, because I don't know how to parse any of these. I mean, the very first people also ask, is Witch from Mercury a sequel to IBO? And no, it's not. It does not chronologically follow Emblem from Origins Gundam Universe, but it does come after IBO and in 2016. So that's just the release dates.
Yeah, I'm reading that same thing there.
Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury remains the first major release. I'm 100% sure it's its own thing, but clarification never hurts. Let's see, does the wiki say anything?
The Gundam Wiki.
Yeah. What, are you looking at the stream?
No, I'm looking at mine.
Well, you were saying the Gundam Wiki, and the moment I'm on the Gundam Wiki, so I didn't know.
We're both going through at the same speed.
Characters, mechanics, production, notes and trivia. With the exception of Gundam Build Fighters Tri, Island Wars, OVA, Rear Cuts, and Gundam Build Divers, this will be the first new television animation work in Gundam. Okay, no.
Yeah, it's been a while.
The writer.
Airing in the time slots.
First time a Gundam television series will focus on a female protagonist. Each of the Gundam's mobile suits will have a different real-world designer.
Timeline.
Mechanics, characters. What's the Ad Stella timeline? The Ad Stella timeline is the main setting of Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury Prologue, and Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. So those are the only shows in the Ad Stella timeline.
Say them again?
But they're both Witch from Mercury. I just said The Witch from Mercury Prologue because it's listed as its own thing, separate from The Witch from Mercury. So yeah, media set in Ad Stella. Click that, and they're both The Witch from Mercury.
Stray Destiny, yep.
So as I said, it's its own timeline, its own universe. I don't know why you've equated those to two different things, but...
Alright, here's the reason why. It's because of the robots.
No, I know that fact. I'm saying why two different timelines. Sorry. When I said it's its own timeline, and you clarified to say universe, why you think timeline and universe are different things in this aspect.
There's vocabulary reasons for it, I'm sure.
Right, but I mean, in the Gundam thing, they define...
I guess because one of the things I was being put out was, you kept going back to continuation of, with the implication that it's like, oh, it's the same story, it's continuing off of it, versus it's being in the same setting.
Oh, well, I thought
that was what I was trying to differentiate with that word.
I thought I was clear about that when we talked about the Iron Blood Orphans spin-off from before, where I clarified that takes place in the same universe as Iron Blood Orphans, but is not connected to the story of Iron Blood Orphans.
Right,
I had said that before.
So that's the kind of thing we want to make sure we're clear about.
Well, I said that before, that's why I didn't think that it was a point of contention in this seed to witch debate.
But yeah, to anyone out there viewing, when we watch Witch from Mercury, you don't have to know anything else except that robots are cool.
Other than maybe the prologue, which I'm working on getting a release.
You should probably watch the prologue, it's really good.
Well, I've already put it, it's already up on the Patreon. Full review, full release review. But I'm currently in an email with Bandai about getting a release for YouTube.
Ah, right. Well, that's going to be the fun part of it. So, we got anything about the list we want to talk about, or do you think we are done?
No, I'm satisfied with the list turned out. We know Shy pleases Punch.
Oh, absolutely.
Love stayed high, and I'm glad for that, even if we're not watching it.
Alright, again, there's plenty of good stuff on the list. You could just watch it. No one stops you.
Time stops you.
True.
Time's an asshole that claims us all in the end.
Yeah. Alright, well, before time claims us all, let's go ahead and go to time ourselves. So this has been us doing a big animated review on Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we had Shy here earlier. And we'll catch you all next time. See you around, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?